Today we're going to be discussing the product E-Fiber. I use E-Fiber in my immediate load provisional cases. I'm going to show you guys how to put it together. Alright, some of the products you're going to need to get started with: a pair of scissors, Creed's step-off tool, and your favorite number 7. You're also going to need some rope wax, some cold cure monomer of your choice, and I like to go with belt and suspenders and try a little Vitacol. It's a bonding agent for denture teeth. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open your E-Fiber container. You're going to see it's going to come like this. E-Fiber comes in 2 different sizes. I use the thicker size. Open that up. Now it comes in that cellophane because it's light activated, so you do not want to open it until you totally necessary. First thing I do is I take a piece of rope wax, chunk it out, and it just helps me with my length. So I'm going to stick it on the teeth and get my length. I'll take my number 7, score it, break it off, verify it, see if that's the length that I like, and it is. So from there, I'm going to straighten it out and put that aside. Now with all dentures, you really do want to prepare the surface of the denture teeth. So the first thing I do is, after I give it a nice steam, separator's applied, I go ahead, take a little cold cure monomer, a little cotton tipped applicator, and go ahead, treat the surface of the teeth. Now you're going to want to hear that squeaky sound, squeaky clean as they call it, on all the teeth. Now the monomer is just acting as like it's not really a bonding agent as much as it is cleaning the tooth surface off. So I go ahead and put that aside. Done with the monomer. Go ahead and give that a second to dry. I'll discuss a little something about the E-Fiber. As you notice, I'll be injecting it with the Ivo-based system. You could also pack it, microwave it, cold cure it. Anything out there that's made for dentures, you could use this product for. I exclusively use the Ivo-based system, so that's what the flask that you see here. Alright, so we give that a minute to dry. Now what I'm going to do is apply the Vitacol from Vita. Once again, put it in a little dapping dish. Another cotton tip applicator, not the same one we used for the monomer, but a brand new one. Soak that up in the cotton tip applicator, and once again, prepare the surface. Now you're really going to hear that squeak, and that's what you want to hear. You know that surface is clean of all wax, and now we're treating that surface of that tooth with the Vitacol. Squeaky clean. Put that aside. Now what I'm going to do is open up the E-Fiber from Preet. Comes in this little carrier. I love this product because it is sticky and it's easy to manipulate. So it is quite difficult to cut once it's in there. So that's the reason I used the rope wax to give me my length. So I go ahead, I stick my rope wax on the E-Fiber, and you can see I'm using almost all of it, but I'm going to cut it off right there. But if we didn't do this and it was hanging over the back of the teeth, to get these scissors in here and cut it off, it's a bear. So the easiest way to do is grab your rope wax, cut it off to length. Now what you do is you take it out of its carrier. Try not to spin it. You want to keep it flat. and go ahead, prepare it on the teeth. And this is a product that you're really gonna enjoy just because how sticky it is. So I'll usually grab my number 7 and start adapting it to the teeth, just kind of stretching out that E-fiber and making it as fat as possible. And then sometimes I'll grab my step off tool and also adapt it. Go all the way around. There's no rush. It's adapted to the back of every tooth. I like what I'm seeing. So now I'm going to start curing it. The reason I like the step off bit is because it kind of acts like a shield while you're going around and curing each tooth. So grab your favorite light curing device and start curing away. So what I'll do is I'll block off some of it. I'll jump in there, cure a little bit. Next tooth, cure a little bit. Now if you just put the whole light on the whole entire ridge and you cure it all at once, it's going to tack up and get hard fast and you won't be able to manipulate it. So if it comes off the back of the tooth and it's already cured, you're getting what you get. So that's why I always do one tooth, use a step bit and go on in there, tack it, come back, and you can sweep back. Look at your work. Next tooth, get in there, cure it, come back, check your work. Next tooth, cure it, come back. And this side right here is already hard, while this side here is pliable. So I'm just going to finish the arch. Using that step bit as a shield, curing what you already got, manipulating that E-fiber to where you want it. Once you have the whole arch taken care of, go ahead and put the light on it. Cure the whole thing until everything's nice and hard. Everything's almost rock hard here. I'm going to go around and cure the whole thing now. I'll give it about 2 30-second blasts. I'll give half the arch 30 seconds and I'll go to the other half and give that 30 seconds. See, now that side right there is rock hard. And that's it. That's all you're going to need to adapt and cure your E-fiber to one of your dentures. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you again. Thanks.